Good one. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Second shot here on the 11th. And he'll set up from 240 yards out. And if this putt drops, we'll be at all square again. Look at this one start way out to the right. Here we go, birdie putt. Great work grabbing the birdie on this hole after bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. And that hole will be halved. Hole number 12 coming at you. It was tidy. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. We don't need as much distance as normal. We might need less club. This green is well below us. Careful with this one. This is from way out. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. Yikes, that went right by. If he sinks this, he's got par. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. All right, as your opponent lets you have that putt, you get to win the hole. That's pretty good stuff. Moving along. Okay, next hole is the 13th, and this one's a par 3. Ooh, nice draw on this one. Nice approach. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And here's their 8-iron. This one's 24 feet away. This putt's moving uphill and to the right. And if he sinks this, he wins the hole. I think it's breaking to the left. Ouch, right by the hole. And a 5-foot putt for him. And now this is your look at a putt to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. Really nice swing. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Okay, we're on the green. All right, he's in the first cut. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. He could save his par right here. Let's see what happens. Oh! And this putt to go 3 up. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. I hope everyone has fun out there today. We have some match play action happening. This is fixing to be a good little time, I think. All right, let's get into it. Good job. Looking like about 185 yards out. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one. Yeah, he does not want this one to roll off into the rough. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, too bad. And here we go. He's putting for the par. Here comes a 3-footer. Okay, we don't even have to putt that one out. Your opponent has given it to you. And nothing big to report after that first hole. We're all square. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, second shot on the 11th. And your approach is heading right of the pin. Safe approach, nice. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. This one's gonna need to sit right down. Here we go. This one for birdie. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Continuing. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. Almost. Okay, you're one up on your friend after that one. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Silky swing. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Okay, here you go. Nice easy putt. This one's breaking to the right. It's also downhill. Ooh, that's too bad. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And that's going to do it for his birdie. All square after that hole. Okay, 13th hole and okay, and that'll roll into the second cut. All right, give this a rip. Well, that was never going to be good. And I think you might be short out of the sand. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. Might not be enough from the rough. Setting up here for your fourth. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Yeah, looks like he's put on a good line here. Oh. Well, let's just pop this in and grab a bogey. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. A little bit too firm on that one. This one's a 7-footer. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And I know you know, but this is triple bogey coming up here. All right, your opponent is letting you have that one. Let's head to the next hole. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. Okay, let's have a nice tee shot. We got a par 3 here on the 14th. And here's a look at their 5-iron. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. This one's heading left. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. All right, out of that bunker and putting. Let's see what happens. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. This one's breaking left to right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Still looking good. Oh, and he gets that to drop. And your opponent is 2 up on you after that one. And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. This tee shot should play. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Oh my goodness, just absolutely striped. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. And this one from 31 feet. This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well. Oh, come on, get in there. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Looks like he's put it on a good line. And that's not a bad effort. All right, par putt. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that'll drop. And that hole's halved. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 16th hole. Okay, give this a smash. Well, you won't be getting that one back.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beautiful Pacific Palisades in California, it's the first round of the Genesis Invitational. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. And Rich, we're set up for a great week here at Riviera Country Club. The stars will be out. What makes this place so special?
I think it's not only the golf course, but the history behind it, Andrew. If you look back, Ben Hogan had a great run here, won 2 LA Opens here, also the US Open. I just look at this golf course as it's so special, so difficult, but it's right in front of you. There's nothing hidden about it. It's right there for the taking, but in the end, though, it's going to beat you up pretty good if you're not on top of your game. This, to me, is probably one of the most complete golf courses you can play in the U.S.
Hitting 4. Magic with the short club. Okay, moving on to the next. The tee shot at 3. Down to Henny.
I mean, this is just her worst nightmare. Horrible lie. I don't even know if she's going to be able to get this out.
This putt from a good distance away. So close. She's got this one for a bogey. Disappointing for her there as she falls to 2 over. We have a par 3 on this one.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
That putt goes in. Time to make a move. And she is tumbling down the standings.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. they have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Opting for the 6-iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Now she's got this putt to go one up on major champion Lydia Ko. Can she do it?
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the Barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
That's a good one to build momentum on. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
We've got 15 feet to the cup. No birdies on the scorecard today. Here's an opportunity to get one. A par 4 here.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Too much power on that stroke. All right, bogey putt. All right, that one is behind us. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. What an aggressive play, and it pays off on the green on a par 4.
That a way to stay aggressive. Great play.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This one. This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Too much power on that putt. What does she face with this putt, John?
Well, it looks like she's got about 25 feet to the cup.
A par putt tap in. The dreaded 3-putt. That's a disappointing par.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. This would be her first birdie of the day. Sitting at 4 over for the event.
Pretty good shot there.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Starting it way outside the hole.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Reached the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the Barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
And now at +4 for the event. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
She's feeling less club here. I have to say, I think that might be the right call.
She has this for a double bogey here. Just 3 feet to the cup. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole.
Teeing off here on the 15th.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. This one is way too long. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Here's the 3rd shot. Wouldn't it be nice if this one went down? All right, not bad from there. That one drops. Let's check out the 17th. It's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. 3rd shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your 3rd shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
A tap in for bogey. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Now to 18, the par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. 2nd shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the 2nd shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Well, Beamer, pack up your stuff. Our featured player is headed home.
Now the next question is aisle or window. I'm telling you, it's a terrible feeling missing the cut. But you learn from all the mistakes you made, you move on, and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. And we're playing some alt shot today. You and your partner are hopefully down to bring your A game. Okay, here we go. Let's have a nice round out there. Well, like what you've done with this hole, just got to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Let's see how he does out of the sand. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh my goodness. This next putt will be for his birdie. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. And he gets it to drop, and that'll be for birdie. 3 feet to go. All right, after that first hole, we're all square. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Little less than pure on that swing. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Got to be a little careful of this green. Got to make sure we get it up that slope. Hopefully this one will stick. Turns out maybe he'll be on the green. Yeah, maybe he'll do that. He's got about 8 feet to the cup. Oh. All right, he's got this left for the bird. And after that hole, your team's sitting at 1 up. Teeing it up now on the 12th. Sweet. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And around 195 yards to the pin for him. Let's see what happens. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. Let's see if he can get up and down from this sand. Right by the hole. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh, man. This is a 9-foot putt. Looks like a right to left break. And in the hole. And he's got this left for the bird. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 3. Not an amazing swing. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. This one's for birdie. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And he gets the birdie putt to go. And the par 4, 14th hole is next. Okay, full sand, let's go. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. And that'll be safe in the fairway. I'm loving that. And let's see what happens. He's got 145 yards to the pin. This one's heading for some trouble. Okay, he's in the sand, fairway sand to be exact. Let's see what happens. Okay, here he goes. He's got a very long putt to deal with. Let's see what happens. And this one's going a bit to the right. Oh, so close. And this is his putt to save par. Let's see what happens. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Okay, stepping onto the tee now of this par 4, 15th hole. Looks like this one's in the fairway. All right, let's see how he does. And he's got about 100 yards to the pin. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, this one might be going a bit long. Well, I guess you ended up just fine. You get a long putt, but it's better than I expected. Okay, this is a very long putt for him. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. This one's about 7 feet away. Ooh. On this hole, we've got this left for par. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. Looks like there's a disagreement amongst teammates. And that hole will be halved. And next is the 16th. We got a par 3 here. Seven iron on display here. Well, looking forward to this hole. Here's his look for birdie. Oh, sliding by. And if he sinks this next putt, we're going Dormy. It's breaking to the left, I think. Okay, here comes a 9-foot putt. This one's going to the left. Well played. And if this goes, it'll be for his par. And that hole will be halved. And now for the par 4, 17th. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And this next one coming out of the rough stuff. Let's see what he does here. 105 yards out. And this is a long distance putt. Let's see what he does. I think this one's breaking to the left. This one's 7 feet away. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. And it appears your teammate voted not to concede this one. And the match has come to an end. Congratulations to our winning team, coming in at 2 up on the competition. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. Our round begins with a par 4. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. Oh, looking good off the tee. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Well done. And from around 200 yards out, let's see what he does. See what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. Heading left. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Ooh. You're gonna want to sink this one. This to save your par. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. bit long on that one. And about 5 feet to go. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole. And after that first hole of the match, your friend's one up. Okay, nice little par 3 here on the 11th. Have a good tee shot. This shot's looking good. Nice little draw. All right, that one is on the green. It's a very long way from the hole still, but you're on. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. This one's breaking left to right, going downhill. And well done. You got most of the way there. I believe this is for your par. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Yeah, he can have that. That's just a short putt. We'll head to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. There we go. Good shot. All right, second shot on the 12th. Oh, your approach is heading left. Ooh, that chip almost went. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Ooh. And you're going to need to drop this if you want to save par. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. Okay, safely home with that putt. And that hole will be halved. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. All right, load up. Let's let this go. I'm liking that one. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. Come on, kick to the right. You'll be all right there. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Here's a putt for birdie. Going downhill right to left here. A little too hard. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. All right, that one's going to go down, and he will take the hole. Well, that hole didn't really go our way, did it? And this one's a par 3 here on the 14th. Rolling with the 4 iron here. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. This one's going left. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Oh my, you almost got that. And here's his second shot. This putt's around 5 feet away. This one to save par. And that hole's halved. And now the par 4, 15th. This one's fairway bound. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. We'll get it back. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Ooh, nicely shaped shot coming up. And he's setting up here around 135 yards out. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. Downhill putt, moving right to left. Oh, right by. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Ooh, almost. This one's a short 3-foot putt. Okay, let's head to the next. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. And that hole will be halved. Okay, par 5 for the 16th. Ooh, this could be trouble. Needs to hold on to the fairway. Okay, just barely into the first cut here. Not too bad. Okay, time to send it. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. Ooh, this might need more. And he's in the cabbage. He's in there. Let's see if he can get out of there. Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly. Oh, how are you? Ooh, almost in there with the chip. Okay, if he sinks this one, it'll be for the bird. Okay, need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, now on to the par 4, 17. All right, let's send this ball away. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. Oh, I wish that went for you. And he's hitting from the rough here. Let's see what he does with it. And they've gone with the 6-iron on this one. And let's see how he does from the green side rough. Oh, hang on. Almost that almost went down. He's got 16 feet to the cup from here. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh, almost. Okay, you need this to win the hole. I think this one will go left to right. All right, I feel like we got away with one there. Your opponent's letting you have that putt, so we're heading to the next. And taking your friend down a peg after that hole. That's good work. All right, hole number 18, ready to go. Nice looking shot. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And this shot's about 145 yards out. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. Setting up here, greenside rough. And here we are, just in this greenside rough. All right, the choice is up to you. You could concede the hole now, or we can continue through. Up to you. And unfortunately, you didn't win this one. Match is over, and your friend will walk away 2 up. Well, I had a good time out there today. I am happy that you brought me along for the ride, and hopefully we'll see you real soon.